The Four Realms of Reality, The Ladder of Worlds, Part 2, Malakut, Astral, Emotional, Dream Plane. What if your dreams were more real than the life you're living? Beyond the veil of earth lies a realm where form dissolves into meaning, and symbols whisper truths the senses cannot grasp. This is Positive Vortex brings you the Malakut, the world between worlds, the place where angels walk without feet, where light speaks without sound, and where the soul begins to remember its origin. In Part 2 of The Ladder of Worlds, we leave behind the dense illusions of Nasut and enter the subtle radiance of the spirit realm. Here, you do not see with eyes, but with essence. Here, the universe speaks in signs, and the silence is full of messages. Your dreams are not just fragments of imagination. They are postcards from Malakut. Are you ready to read them? Welcome to Malakut, the realm of spirit, symbols, and subtle forms, where the soul sees without eyes and speaks without words.
Beyond the veil of earth.
There comes a moment in every soul's journey when earth becomes too small. Not physically, but in meaning. You look at the sky and feel a longing that no language can define. A memory begins to rise, faint, distant, but real. You remember something. A world of light. A realm of knowing. A place where form was not fixed and communication happened through essence, not speech. This is not nostalgia. This is the call of Malakut.
Chapter 1. What is Malakut?
Malakut is the realm just above Nasut. It is the imaginal world, but do not mistake imaginal for imaginary. To the mystic, Malakut is realer than reality. It is the realm of dreams, archetypes, spirits, angels, inner meanings of outer things. In Islamic esotericism, it is known as the Alam al-Malakut, the inner side of the cosmos. In Mulla Sadra's metaphysics, this is the Barzakh, the intermediate world, a bridge between the world of dense matter, Nasut, and pure intellect, Jabarut. In Sufi terminology, it is the first veil of light.
Malakut is the dimension where every form is a meaning and every meaning wears a form. Shihab al-Din Suhrawadi. Chapter 2. The structure of Malakut.
While Nasut is ruled by matter, Malakut is ruled by formless form. Shape without mass, movement without space, presence without body. It has structure, but that structure is made of symbols, vibrations, and subtle realities.
Here. Time is fluid. You can revisit the past, glimpse the future. Space is layered. A single location can hold multiple spiritual dimensions. Perception is expanded. You see with the inner eye, the basira, not the outer senses.
You don't speak with words. You speak in colors, light, vibrations, intuition. To dream deeply, to meditate fully, or to die consciously is to enter Malakut.
Chapter 3. The language of symbols.
Every major tradition has taught that this realm communicates through symbols.
The lotus flower in Buddhism is not just a plant, it's the unfolding soul. The Kaaba in Islam is not just a cube, it is the axis of cosmic harmony. The cross in Christianity is not just a death tool, it is the cosmic intersection of heaven and earth.
In Malakut, a tree may speak. A wind may carry wisdom. A face may reflect your innermost truth. This is the world where reality wears masks, and if you're attentive, you'll hear the truth whisper beneath them.
Chapter 4: The Soul's Journey into Malakut.
When the soul sleeps, it wanders into Malakut. When the body dies, it enters Malakut fully, like a bird finally released from its cage. Here, the soul sheds the garments of Nasut. No bones, no blood, no possessions, only light, only memory, only resonance. As the Persian mystics describe,
Man in Malakut is a mirror, and in that mirror, truth reflects without distortion.
there are many layers within Malakut. Peaceful realms for souls aligned with love, faith, and sincerity. Shadow realms for those covered in veils of injustice, cruelty, or heedlessness. Neutral zones for transition, healing, and witnessing. Each soul upon entering is drawn by affinity. In Malakut, like is drawn to like.
Chapter 5: The Rule of Resonance. One of the most powerful laws of Malakut is the law of resonance.
You are not placed where you deserve to be. You are drawn where you match, vibrationally, emotionally, spiritually.
Those who lived with love dwell in fields of celestial warmth. Sincerity find themselves among radiant spirits. Greed and injustice dwell in misty, cold regions where separation haunts every breath.
As one Sufi text says,
In Malakut, no judge passes sentence. The soul writes its own location with the ink of its life.
this is not reward or punishment. This is alignment. Just as a radio tunes to a frequency, your soul's frequency determines your post-death landscape.
Chapter 5: The Rule of Resonance.
In many mystical visions, Malakut is imagined not as a single place, but as a vast, multi-dimensional terrain.
Some regions are gardens of light, cities of thought, oceans of memory, caverns of regret.
Souls see each other, but not through eyes. They see each other's essence. There is no hiding in Malakut. All masks are dropped. You are what you are. The noble walk openly. The false hide in shadows. The wounded rest in divine silence.
Chapter 7: The Returning Spirits.
Not all spirits remain there forever. Some are permitted to return to Nasut, not in body, but in dreams, visions, feelings, moments.
A whisper in a dream. A sudden sense of warmth. A fragrance of someone long gone. A message of reassurance or warning.
These returnings are not fantasy, they are the interplay of dimensions. A Persian text beautifully notes,
They appear not with voice but with light.
not in form, but in feeling. Sometimes to comfort, sometimes to release, sometimes to say goodbye.
Chapter 8: The Soul's Cloak in Malakut.
Every soul in Malakut wears the clothing of its inner self. The righteous appear as light, radiant, serene. The ignorant may appear as dim, agitated, or veiled. And some are trapped in shadows they wove themselves.
They built walls of darkness in life and now dwell within them.
Here they do not suffer because they are punished. They suffer because they now see what they chose to ignore. The soul cannot lie to itself in Malakut. There is no social media, no titles, no degrees. Only what you became.
Chapter 9: The Echoes of the Prophets.
The realm of Malakut is not just inhabited by ordinary spirits, it is also the station of the Awliya, friends of God, prophets, and angelic beings. Their presence in Malakut is luminous, undeniable, and vast. These beings do not die, they transition. Their essence continues to guide, radiate, and bless. In Malakut, Their light becomes landscape, their prayers become protection, their teachings become rivers.
Many seekers in dreams or meditations report encounters, seeing Prophet Muhammad in radiant beauty, meeting Jesus as a gentle teacher, receiving wisdom from ancient sages or saints.
These are not hallucinations. They are real encounters in the imaginal realm where truth appears in form.
Who sees me in a dream truly sees me. Hadith of the Prophet Muhammad.
In Malakut, the Prophet is not a historical figure. He is a cosmic presence, forever echoing through the subtle planes of being.
Chapter 10. The Mystic's Eye. How Malakut is perceived in life.
Though Malakut is not physically visible, its signs surround the attentive heart. Certain people, the mystics, saints, and spiritually awakened, have developed what is known as the eye of the heart, Ayn al-Kalb.
This perception allows them to see deeper meanings in everyday symbols, interact with spiritual beings while awake, receive messages from the unseen.
This is not fantasy, but inner science. In Mulla Sadra's system, the human being has multiple levels of perception. Sensation, through the five senses, Nasut. Imagination, the inner world of images, Malakut. Intellect, the world of pure meaning, Jabarut. Thus, Malakut is constantly present, but only perceived by the heart prepared to receive it.
When the heart is pure, the veil is lifted. Chapter 11. Malakut and the transition to Jabarut.
Malakut is not the end, it is the threshold. Above it lies Jabarut, mental plane, causal plane, the realm of divine decree, timeless truths, and angelic intellects. Malakut mirrors the forms of Jabarut, just as Earth reflects Malakut.
In mystical language, Nasut is the shadow. Malakut is the reflection. Jabarut is the source light.
The soul that ascends through Malakut with purity and clarity begins to be drawn toward Jabarut. There are no symbols, only meaning. No images, only direct knowing. Malakut prepares the soul to shed images and embrace essence.
Chapter 12. The cosmic function of Malakut.
Why does Malakut exist? Because reality is too immense to be known directly. God, in His mercy, created the world of images, a domain where infinite truths could wear finite form.
In this way, Malakut serves as a bridge between matter and spirit, as the stage where meanings become knowable, as the dream body of the universe.
Everything in Malakut has a purpose. Angels deliver divine commands. Archetypes shape human psychology. Spirit guides assist souls through transitions.
He is the one who takes the souls at death and during their sleep. Quran 39:42.
Even your dreams, when sincere and luminous, are a partial immersion in Malakut. They're not just dreams. They are lessons, warnings, confirmations. The soul is a traveler, and Malakut is one of its primary stations.
Chapter 13. The final reminder, Malakut as a testament.
In the end, Malakut is not the final destination. It is a mirror, a place of reckoning, of resonance, of realization. It is a realm of peace if you've lived in peace. It is a realm of regret if your heart died long before your body.
Whosoever turns away from my remembrance, for him is a narrow life, and on the day of resurrection we shall raise him blind. Quran 20:124.
In Malakut, the tyrant stands without crown. The righteous shine without title. The lovers reunite in gardens of light. The heedless wander in veils of their own making. Nothing is hidden here. Nothing can be faked.
The mystics say, Malakut is not about reward or punishment. It is about truth revealed.
You become your own judgment. You meet your own essence. And so the soul journeys on through Malakut, either ascending toward Jabarut and Lahut, or trapped until the light within can once again emerge.
Final reflection, the invisible is always near.
The world we see is not the only world. Malakut surrounds us, in our sleep, in our silence, in our intuition. The dead are not gone. The sacred is not absent. The symbols are not mute. You were born to be a bridge, to remember your origin, to walk through life knowing that everything is a sign. As this part of the journey ends and you prepare for the next ascent, remember, you are a soul passing through forms, from Nasut to Malakut, from symbol to essence, on your way back home. Next in series, Part 3, Jabarut, the realm of divine intellect and eternal archetypes, where the light of truth is no longer reflected, but shines directly. Subscribe to Positive Vortex to continue ascending. Let us remember together who we are and where we're headed. The ladder has more rungs. The light is not yet finished.